Okay. So, if we talk about the significance of lotus in mandala, what is it? Lotus keeps on spreading itself. It doesn't see what is around it. It keeps on spreading itself. So that is the significance of lotus in mandala. Okay. There are three fundamentals of mandalas. Okay. It should have circular essence. Whenever you create a mandala, whether it's the dot mandalas and the normal pencils mandalas, then it should always have a circular essence. First. Second is that it has only one point of origin. Whenever you start with a work, whenever you start with a mandala work, you have only one point of origin from where you start. Okay. Third is the repetitions of designs. The designs are repeated again and again while creating the mandalas. Like if we talk about a particular circle, if you're creating, then the designs are repeated. Whatever designs, whatever patterns you're following should be maintained overall. So these are the three fundamentals of mandalas. Okay, these are the three fundamentals of mandala. Is it clear to everyone what is mandala and what are the fundamentals of mandala? Guys, be active in the chat box. Okay, that's great. So let's talk about the types of mandala. There are three types of mandalas. Okay, one is the teaching mandala, second one is the healing mandala, and the third one is the sand mandala. What is teaching mandala? Like, what am I doing right now? I'm imparting the knowledge of mandala to you all. I'm giving the knowledge of mandalas to you all. So that is the teaching mandala. Okay, coming to the healing mandala. Whenever you make a mandala, what is making you feel? What are you actually feeling? Are you getting a positive vibes? So that is the healing process which goes on. It is the healing process which goes on. That is the healing mandalas. And the third one is the sand mandalas. Okay. Yes, Ashima, we feel relaxed while creating the mandalas, right? Okay. The third one is the sand mandalas. Monks practice these mandalas for a very, very long time using colorful sands. Okay, they work very, very hard in this, but what happens is that after some time they destroy the whole mandalas. After some time they destroy the whole mandala. Can anyone please tell me why do they destroy these mandalas after working so hard? After working so hard, why do they destroy these mandalas? No more Maya. Okay. What else? What else? Why do they destroy these mandalas after after working so hard in that? Anyone? Okay, I'll tell you. They destroy these mandalas just because that it indicates that nothing is permanent in this world. Everything is temporary, and at a point of time, everything has to be destroyed. Is going to be destroyed. So that is why they destroy the whole mandala after working so hard in that. Is it clear to everyone? Is it clear to everyone what is mandala? What is mandala? What are the fundamentals of mandala and what are the three types of mandalas? Great, great. Okay. Now we will be coming to dot mandalas. What is dot mandala? Dot mandala is a pattern in which we create different, it is a art in which we create different patterns using small colorful dots. Using small colorful dots, we create different patterns in that. Okay. So it was started in 1970s by Geoffrey Barden. It was started in 1970s by Geoffrey Barden. Okay. What are the advantages of mandala? Can anyone please tell me what are the advantages of mandala? Anyone? Therapy, right, Vashula? Anyone else? Concentration. What about others? Where are you all, guys? Just be active in the chat. Easy to learn, relaxing, right? It is a relaxing art. Okay. It is a stress booster. It gives you positivity. It is a healing art. Okay. It boosts the immune system. It reduces the stress and the pain. Okay. It even lowers down the blood pressure. You need to be really very patient while making these mandalas. Okay. Now coming to the question, next question is, why do people prefer keeping mandalas at home? Why do people prefer keeping mandalas at home? Can anyone please tell me? Can anyone tell me? I'll tell you all. Why do people prefer keeping mandalas at home? Is the reason is that it serves as protection. It serves as a protection. It brings positive vibes in your environment and unwelcomes the negative energy. It has the ability to clear all the negative vibes with or whatever is there, and it brings peace in your surrounding. It brings peace in your surroundings. So that is the reason why people prefer keeping mandalas at home. The circle which they see is so much concentrated, means you will be so much concentrated, you will be you will feel so much relaxed after seeing this. That is why people even prefer keeping mandalas at home. Is the theory part clear to everyone? Is the theory part clear to everyone? Yes. Okay, that's great. So for today's class, the materials required is a thick sheet. If you have a thick sheet, you can use a thick sheet. You have a CD at your home, you have a cake base, you can use anything. Next is the ruler, a normal ruler, pencil, compass, acrylic paints. Today I'll be using the Fevicryl acrylic paints. Next is the dotting tool. If you don't have the dotting tools, you can use the backside of the paintbrush. You can use the backside of the pens, and for the tiniest dot, you can use the toothpick. These are the homemade materials which you can use if you don't have the dotting tools. Okay. Is the materials required clear to everyone? Okay, that's great. Just a minute. Let me shift to my work, please. Monica, can you please spotlight the other one?
Yes, ma'am, I'm doing it. I can't. Yeah, I can see. Yes, yes. And I'll replace content. Yeah, done.
Okay. So this is a paper. Okay. This is a thick sheet which I'll be using for today's class. Like I have made a square here of 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. This measures 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. Just draw a square which measures 10 centimeter into 10 centimeter. Okay. Now what you need to do is, the next thing what you need to do is you need to find out the center point. Whatever you are doing, okay, whatever surface you are doing, you just need to find out the center point. Okay. Like this is 10 centimeter. So my 5 centimeter measurement is here. And my 5 centimeter measurement is here. So I'll be drawing a line here. You need to draw a horizontal and a vertical line. Okay. Measure from this side. The 5 centimeter marking is here. Okay. Just draw a line here. After finding out the center point, you need to draw horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines. Okay. Draw horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines after finding out the center point. Is this clear to everyone? Is this clear to everyone? Next, what we need to do is just take your compass. Just take your compass, measure.
Ma'am, there are like 2 questions. Can I ask them?
Just a minute, I'm seeing. Wait, Monica.
So, ma'am, Vasudha is asking, can I get this recording? No, Vasudha, ये तो answer मैं बता रही हूँ आपको. No, you won't get the recording. You'll have to write it down. Okay, if any points ma'am is saying, you will have to write it down.
Ashima, like if you want to find out the center of a circle, in that case, what you can do is you can just take a paper, a rough paper or newspaper, just cut it out with the same measurement, whatever your circle is measures, and just cut it, just half it twice, and then just keep it. You just need to fold it twice and just keep it at the edges, and then you will find out the center point, and from there you will get the center point easily. Okay, next in this, what you need to do is you need to measure 2 centimeter. This is your ruler. Just measure 2 centimeter in your ruler and make a circle. Just keep your compass in the center and make a circle. Okay, next is 3 centimeter. Measure 3 centimeter in your ruler. Measure 3 centimeter in your ruler and draw a next circle which measures 3 centimeter. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Next measurement is measure 4 centimeter in your ruler. Measure 4 centimeter in your ruler. Keep it in the center point and just draw a 4 centimeter circle. Okay. Next, what you need to do is measure 5 centimeter, which is the last measurement. Measure 5 centimeter and draw the next circle. Okay. You can draw more circles, okay, as per your boat. Is this clear to everyone till here? Is this clear to everyone? Okay, that's great. That's great. Just taking my palette here. Now I'll be taking out the crimson red color. See, this is the acrylic colors which we use for dot mandalas. Okay. This is the crimson red color, taking out in my color palette. Okay, take maximum amount of paint in your color palette so that your tool dips nicely. Okay, next is the orange color. Okay, take orange color. Take orange color. Next is lemon yellow color. Next is lemon yellow color. Okay. Next is lemon yellow color. And the last one is the white color. Okay. So for today's class, we are using 4 colors. That is the crimson red, orange, lemon yellow, and white color. Okay. Keeping this aside, okay, like this is the part where we are working on. Okay, just you need to take, these are the dotting tools. I'll show you all the dotting tools. See, these are the dotting tools which we use for dot mandalas. Okay, these are the dotting tools which we use for dot mandalas. Okay, see, these are the flat dotting tools. These are the flat dotting tools. These are 8 in numbers. Okay, these are the flat dotting tools. The size of these are different. Okay, the size of all these tools are different. Using these sizes, we can make different sizes of dots. Okay, and these are called the needle dotting tools, which are 5 in number. These are needle dotting tools. Okay, we use these needle dotting tools so as to make the tiniest dots, so as to make the different patterns. Whatever the dot mandala is not only about the dots, but it's also about the patterns which we make. Okay, we make patterns, different patterns. You need to learn the tips and the tricks which is used to make different patterns out of these needle dotting tools. Is it clear to everyone?
Guys, do let us know if it's clear so that we proceed. Okay. If you are stuck somewhere, let us know about that too, so that we clear it right then. Okay.
Now what we are going to do is we are going to use this yellow dotting tool. This is the yellow dotting tool. Okay, we are going to use this. We are going to dip this into the red color. Make sure while you're making the dot mandalas, make sure your color consistency should be really very good, not too thick, not neither too thin. Yes, Swati, you can use the canvas. You can use the canvas, you can use the MDF boards. If you have the MDF boards, you can use the MDF boards, you can use the thick sheet, cake board, okay, cardboard, anything like. Now, what I was saying is that the color consistency should be really very good while making the dot mandalas, okay. Now, dip this tool into the paint. See. Can you see the color consistency? It's not too thick, neither too thin that it is just dripping out. So the color consistency should be really very good. Okay. Make sure whenever you're putting a dot, placing a dot, make sure the surface where you're taking the dot, the surface should be completely covered with the paint. Can you see? It should be completely covered with the paint. Now we are going to make a dot here in the center point. Like this. Always keep a rough cloth with yourself so that you keep on wiping your tool again and again after every use. Can you see the dot? You need to make like this. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to make small dots around this. Okay, we are going to make small dots around this red dot. Okay, I'm using a needle dotting tool for this.
So ma'am, there is a question.
But you from the bottle, right, for consistency. Vashudha, I didn't got you. Like we always, whenever we make dot mandalas, we always take it out in the color palette because it's easier. It's easier. We can even see that how much color is coming. You need not take too much color in the tool. First point. Second point is that whenever you are making, just a minute, I'm showing you an example. Like when the color dries off, you get a peeling portion. Can you see the peeling portion, this part? It comes, and when it, this peeling part, when it falls into your color, then you won't get a perfect dot there. Your dots will be wrong somewhere or the other point. That is why we never use directly from the bottles. Okay, this peeling part might fall in the bottle. Vashudha, you need not add any water to the paint. For dot mandalas, never use water.
But Vasudha, you might need it later once your color is getting a little dried or something. At that time,
in that case, you need not add any water. You need to add the medium for that. Once your paint is getting dried, in that case, you need to add the medium. Okay, like this is the dot. Next, what I'm going to do is, this is the needle dotting tool. This is the needle dotting tool. We are going to make small dots using this. Okay, like this is the thicker side. We will be using the thicker side of this. We are just dip your tool into the white paint. Put a first dot here on the horizontal, vertical, and the diagonal lines. Okay, just put a dot here. Next, put a dot here on the diagonal lines. The construction lines which we have drawn, you need to place the dot first there. Okay. Go very slowly.
Ma'am, can you tell what is the medium that you're talking about? What's the name?
Yes, just a minute. Like, this is the medium which comes, medium 1. Okay. It is like if your paint is thick enough, in that case, you won't be able to make a perfect dots. So in that case, you need to add 2 to 3 drops of medium 1 to your paint. Just mix it in the color palette. Don't add to the bottle, to the paint bottle. Just add to your color palette, or if you have any other like bottles, if you're using, just add the medium 1, 2 to 3 drops of medium 1, and then you can just mix it and then you can start using it. Okay. Again, dip the tool. Can anyone please tell me why I'm dipping the tool again and again into the paint? Is there anyone who can tell me about this? Why I'm dipping the tool again and again into the paint? No one. To get perfect dots, okay? I want more answers, guys, to get good dots, consistency, more. I want more answers. not flat ones. Focus. More answers. I want more answers for this. So I'll tell you all why I'm dipping the tool again and again into the paint is the reason because I want the similar sizes of the dots from this. I don't want some to be small, some to be big. So that is why I'm dipping the tool. Yes, it is the size of the dot which I want to maintain it. I want the size of the dots to be same. That is why I am dipping the tool again and again into the paint. Okay. So this is the way we have placed the white dots in the horizontal, vertical, and the diagonal lines. Now what we are going to do next is we are going to place the dots between these two dots. We are going to place the next dot in between. Again, dipping the tool into the paint, just place a dot here like this. Is it clear to everyone? Again, putting the next dot between this. The same thing to be done here. Okay. Go slowly. Those who are making along with me, I want them to tell that please go slowly. Don't be in hurry while making the dot mandalas. Otherwise, something or the other is going to happen. You're going to merge the two dots. You're going to spoil your dots. Okay, just go slowly. Okay. Okay, this is the way we make the white dots. Okay, next what we are going to do is we are going to use the purple tool. I'm going to show you. This is the purple tool which we are going to use for the next dot. I'm teaching everything from the scratch so that you guys don't face any sort of problem. Okay, dipping the purple tool into the yellow paint. Okay, just dip it. I'll be placing these yellow dots where on the horizontal, diagonals, and vertical lines. Okay, here like this. Now again dip the tool, again place the next dot. Make sure while you're making, just try to rotate your surface on whatever you're making so that you know where to put the next dot. And if you're working on the MDF boards or canvas, etc., always try to make your construction lines lighter so that it's just visible. I'm teaching on a paper and it's darker. And the reference lines is just for your reference where to go, where to put the next dot, where to put the next pattern. Okay. Is this clear to everyone till here? How to place the red dots, how to make the tiniest dots, how to place the lemon yellow dots. That's great. That's great. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to take the orange dots. Okay. Using the same purple tool, we are going to make the orange dots. Now, what we are going to do is the first dot I'll be placing just above this lemon yellow dot, like this. Okay. Just place it like this. Next, I'll be placing here. Whenever you make a reference for yourself, always go on with your horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines. And after that, place one single dots in between these. Okay. Sarah, yes, I'm repeating the placement. Whenever you make the dot, whenever you go on with the construct part for placing the dots, in that case, just place the dots on the horizontal, vertical, and the diagonal lines first. And after that, the space left will be filled afterwards. Okay. Again, dipping the tool and place the next dot here. How many of them is feeling that, yeah, yes, it is a meditative art? You're getting peace from this? Okay, hearts and thumbs ups. That's great. Now, next what we are going to do is between these dots which we have placed, we are going to put a single dot here. You need to see that how many dots will it fit. How many dots will it going to be fit here? So in that case, in my case, what is there? Only one single dot I can fit here. I don't want any two dots to be merged. Okay. So in that case, what you need to do, you just need to find out that how many dots will you be able to fit and which dotting tools you are using according to that. Make sure you don't merge any two dots. Drupa, the dotting tools is easily available in the local market also, or even you can get it online in the Amazon or the Insta handles. It's easily available. Next is here. Okay. Are you guys loving the color combination? That's really, really very great that everyone is active here. I'm loving it. Okay. Next dot to be placed here. Okay. This is the way you need to place the dots whenever you're making a dot mandala. This is the way you need to place your dots so that there is no space left. Okay. You need to see which tool you want to use and how many dots you can place between these. Okay. Shika, this is the dotting tools. This is the flat dotting tool which I'm using right now. Okay, this is the way you make the orange dots. Next we are going to use the red dots. Okay, using the same dotting tool, that is the purple dotting tool, we are going to use the dots, make the red dots. Okay, just dipping this into the red dot.
Ma'am, the dot tool that you're using, is it glass or is it fiber?
It's the fiber, not the glass rod.
Oh.
Okay, so we will be dipping the same tool into the red color, placing the dot here on this part. Next, again, we are going to dip it here. Place the dot on the horizontal, vertical, and diagonal lines. And then we are going to see how many dots can fit in between these two. Okay. So this is the way you need to work out with the dot mandalas, with the dotting tools. And the last dot goes here. So can anyone please tell me how many dots can I place in between these two? How many dots can I place in between these two dots? Here. Okay. 1, 2. Yes, Krupa, I'm using the acrylic colors. 2. Okay, that's great. That's great. Well, let's see. Let's see how many dots we are going to make. So 1 dot to be placed here and the other dot to be placed here. So we are able to fit 2 dots. We won't be able to make 3 dots here according to our tool. If we would have used the smaller tool, then in that case, we can go for 3. But in this case, only 2 dots we can make between these two. That's great. Many of them have responded too. That's great. Again, put a dot here. Place the next dot here. Okay. Again and again, I'm telling you, just keep on rotating your surface, whatever surface you're doing, so that you get to know where to put the next dot. Okay. Pretty, like if we talk about the background of the mandala, it's not at all compulsory that only black color need to be used or the black background, doing black background will only work. You can use any color of your choice. Okay. Is it clear, Preeti? Again, placing the next dot here. This is the way you need to place small dots. It totally depends on what size you're using. Then only you will be able to know that how many dots you can place in between these. Okay. Is this clear till here, guys? Is it clear? Okay, that's great. That's great. Next, what we are going to do is we are going to use this blue dotting tool. Okay, and we will be making the yellow dots. Okay. Again, dip the tool into the paint. Just here, we are going to make the first dot here. That is on the horizontal line, vertical line, and the diagonal lines. Those who are active in the chat box, I would really give them a surprise at the last. Okay, this is the way you need to place the dots. Okay, next what we need to do is, how many dots can we fit between these yellow dots? How many dots we can place here? 1, 2, 3. My God, everyone is playing here. 1, 2, 3. That's great. That's great. Now, let's see how many dots we can fit here. 1 dot goes here. Next dot goes here. So it is only the 2 dots, because why 2 dots again? Because we have taken a bigger size of tool. We are using the bigger size of the tool. We are not using the same tool which we have used for the red dots. Okay. Again, dipping the tool into the yellow color, putting the next dot. Okay. Same thing for here also. Are you guys enjoying? Okay, okay, everyone is enjoying here. That's great, that's great. So this is the way you need to, means it totally depends on you that which tool to use. It totally depends on you which tool you want to use. It's not at all restricted that you need to use this tool, that tool. I mean the sizes. I'm talking about the sizes. It totally depends on you what size of tool you want to choose, you want to opt for. Okay. Two things which always play a very, very important role in dot mandala is the color consistency and the color combination. It's the color combination and the color consistency which really plays a very important role in this. Really excited and showing. Thank you so much. Okay. So how many of them is making this dot mandala along with me? It's so calming, right? It's really very calming and it gives us peace. So how many of them is making along with me? Super color combination. Thank you so much. No worries, Taruna. So this is the way we have done. Do you guys want me to add something more to this? Do you guys want me to add something more to this? Yes. Wow. So we are going to use this thicker side of the blue dotting tool, blue needle dotting tool. Okay. I'll be dipping this into the white color and we'll be making the dots between these yellow dots so that it enhances the beauty. Okay. Just small dots. Those who don't have the tools, they can surely use the backside of the paintbrush or the toothpick for the tiniest dot. As I have said you all in the starting, always go for use this. Okay. Go slowly and make sure go slowly and make sure whatever means whenever you're making the small dots, you don't mash up with your bigger dots or you don't spoil your bigger dots while making the smaller dots, please. Yes, Vasudha, we'll be showing you all the designs. What are the different designs which we can make on in dot mandalas? There are lots and lots of things which we can make in dot mandala. If we talk about, it's the key holder. You can make a key holder. You can make a photo frames. You can make a poster. Like if I would have created the same thing on the MDF board, then it would have been a poster. Okay. You can create. You can make. Now we are going to make the dots here. That is on the second circle which we have made. We can make key holders, we can make photo frames, we can make, earrings, pendants, coffee mugs, you can decor your glass bottles. There are n number of things which you can make out of dot mandala. And guys, believe me, in research also, it has been found out that people suffering from anxiety or depression, creating these mandalas have helped them a lot, in giving them peace. Okay, these are the tiniest dots which we can make to enhance the beauty of our work. Just go slowly, keep on rotating your surface. Okay, now next, again, we are going to make this tiniest dots here. After each dot that is on the third circle which we have made, we'll be making small dots there also.
Vasudha, I see that you're asking about all the surfaces which is not flat, right? So we'll be covering, mugs and all these things also in the masterclass. We'll be telling you about it, how to, mark on those surfaces and how you can do those. Okay? Once this class is ended and once I have, told you about the masterclass details, we are going to show you some of the pictures जो मैम ने बनाया था. उसमें there are different surfaces as well, right? So we'll be showing you. Till then, just learn this one, okay?
So you need to. Is the white color enhancing the beauty, guys? What do you guys think? Is it enhancing the beauty of the work? Wow, amazing. Super active members here, super active students. Wow, that's great. Okay, these are the time. If you guys think that your tool is overloaded with paint, okay, if your tool is overloaded with paint, in that case, you just need to wipe your tool again and then again start dipping the tool. Don't go on with that same tool with the overloaded ones, okay. And the last dots which we are going to make is between these yellow dots. Between these yellow dots, we are going to make small dots. This is just a poster we are making, but we are enhancing the beauty of the work using the white color. While you make different things like photo frames and all, you can use any other colors which actually differs according to color combinations you're using. According to that, you can use any other color and just enhance the beauty of it.
Ma'am, so
Yes.
we can also use these dot mandalas, you know, we can do it on wood surfaces, right? Wooden surfaces.
Yes, sure.
So how can we do that? Like, do we have to paint it before we do mandala? That's all, right?
Yes, right. You need to first of all give the base coat, and after that you can start up with your work.
Okay. So Bhavyang, ma'am, the MDF board that we use is wooden boards, right?
Yes, that is actually MDF board comes for the craft MDF board. It comes like it is known as the MDF board itself. So in that you need to do MDF board. MDF board is the craft board which actually comes for making different forms of art forms. Like you can make different art forms in that MDF board. Okay.
Ma'am, Taruna has a question. She's asking, can we also make small dots on the dried big dots? Like, can we do it over the, the bigger dots?
Yes, sure. I love this question, Taruna. Yes, it is all about as I'm giving you a scratch. I'm teaching you all the basics. So today I'm not telling you about that. But yes, surely you can make top dots. Okay. So this is done. I'm just giving you all a closer look. Just a minute, guys. How is it looking, guys? Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. That's great. So active people here. I'm really loving this batch, Monica. They're really very active.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I know. I love this batch, and also I told them like they have to, match our energy. So yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for these hard reactions and these comments. Thank you so much. Just a minute.
Now, ma'am, there are like 2 questions. Can I ask them? वो सब दोनों ऊपर चले गए.